Okay, welcome back to our clinic here at Dezer Gymnastics Training Center. Today we're going to go over some vaulting drills. We're not really going over the tables, just we're splitting it up in 3 sections. One is the running, secondly is the bouncing, and third is the blocking. These are all drills that are meant to be just for any of the vaults that we're doing, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is do some running drills. So I would like you to sit in a pike. This is Liana. And I want you to swing your arms forward and backwards, Liana. The hands are open, the toes are pointed. She squeezes her legs so that you right away work your form and you work your arm swing. Now stand up. I would like you to kneel down and stand up on toes with your hands open and lifting your arms. Kneel down and stand up and lift. Kneel down, don't split your arms when you're kneeling down. And lift. Kneel down and lift. Kneel down and lift. Good job. Now it's very normal that in the beginning that they're doing their arms also on the way down. They should just switch their arms on the way up, not so much on the way down. Come over here. Another drill that we're doing is for the hurdle. And now we're going to go skipping and we're going to make sure that everything's nice and sharp. Sharp arms, sharp knees, nice and high, and really keep your chin up. Go ahead. Good job. This is important for our hurdles later on to the springboard, because you jump with 1 foot and you land on 2 feet. So if they can know how to skip, then it's going to help them to learn the hurdle to the springboard. Next one is resistance running. First we're going to start over here. I would like you to put your hands on the edge of the tumble track. Lift one knee up. You're going to switch your legs and run as fast as you can. Push that tumble track away. Okay? Very good. And freeze. Very good. This is to make sure that they are putting more power into their run, lifting their knees, pushing off the floor. It's a good drill to just stationary as a station to have improvement of their running drills. Now we go into resisting of holding hips. So come over here. I want you to run as fast as you can in that direction. I'm going to hold your hips. You're going to swing your knees and arms as high as you can. Go ahead. Keep on going, keep on going. Faster, faster, faster. Good job. Excellent. Okay. Now she goes back and we're going to do the same thing. You're going to swing those arms. You're going to lift your knees and I'm going to hold your shoulders so she has a free rein of her arms. Ready? And go. Run. Keep on running. Keep on running. Faster, 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 faster. It gives resistance into the floor, which makes it harder for the legs to push off the floor. The other one is more that she has to learn to pull you. This is more a pushing action. The next one is with the sliders. We'll do that on the blue carpet here. You're going to stand on the sliders. Actually, I'm going to stand on the sliders. You're going to try to pull me as far forward as you can. Don't go yet until I'm ready. Ready, set, go. Gotta pull, pull, pull me, pull me. Pull me forward, come on, pull me. Harder, faster. And stop. Okay, so this one is where she's starting stationary. She's gonna swing her arms and swing her knees. And then she's gonna go backwards. And once she reaches the orange part of the pedal mat, she's gonna run as fast as she can forward without stopping any motion. Go ahead. So now let's start on the blue carpet again and let's do the single leg hops. This is where we're emphasizing again the strength in the legs. She's going to start on one leg and she's going to swing her arms and pump her leg to go as far forward and as fast forward as she can. Very nice. Okay, now do on the way back the other leg. Okay, now if you see her, she moves both arms a little bit. It should really be the running motion with the arms, okay? So it's good that you show also what normally people would be doing wrong. Right now we're going to start with some running drills on the block. So I would like you to start right in front of the block. You're going right over there. You're going to go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Go ahead. And up, up, down, down. Swing your arms. Swing your arms. This is running drills. Good. And freeze. This really emphasizes the speed, the change of pace, the change of height. Now we're going to go foot switches, which also creates speed in the run. Okay? So let's do that. 1 foot on top, opposite arm in front, opposite, yep. and jump and switch feet. Faster, faster, as fast as you can, faster. You're gonna swing your arms. And freeze. As you notice, they get confused in the beginning, which is okay, but they find their rhythm, and once they are used to this a little bit, it goes faster, faster, faster. Emphasize speed and emphasize the correct arm position. She had a little bit of fist. We don't like fist. Fist is loss of energy in your body. It needs to be relaxed hands. You want all your energy to go in your body, in your legs, and things that you work. Can you try one more time? Opposite arm. And freeze. As she is doing it, she's going a little bit too high. She just needs to switch her legs, and her center of gravity stays at the same pace. Okay? Can you try one more? Opposite arm. And you can hear the rhythm that it's a little bit off, but it's getting better and better and better. Thank you. That's all the running drills that we're doing for now. If you keep on repeating this every single practice, then little by little, they'll get better at their runs, but also the technique of the run. Now we're going into the bouncing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go on the tumble track over here. And I want you to, yeah, you can face that way. Do just arm circle bounces, okay? I would like you to do 25. Emphasis is on bouncing with the arms by the hips and going up in the air, arms finished by her ears and sideways down. And then I can say like point your toes, feet together, because we have to have good form coming off the springboard later on, going onto the table and making sure that we don't get deductions on that. Okay, so next I'm gonna combine some of the drills that we are doing. One is the straight bounce up, so they learn to stand up on the bounce, and the second one is to go and create rotation from that straight body to a handstand. I emphasize when I do this drill to squeeze your butt when you're bouncing on the board and keep it squeezed until you're in a handstand. Once they're in a handstand, they can just forward roll out of it so that they make sure that they don't get hurt at the end. Okay, so let's see, Liana, if you can do this. Perfect. One foot in front of the other. Be aggressive and squeeze. Squeeze. And forward roll. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so this one is actually the hardest one for most kids. It's the step hurdle bounce. And we're gonna teach it very simple, stationary. You're not gonna do a lot of motions at first and then have them try to attempt and hurdle onto the springboard, because most of the time they're doing it with 2 feet before the springboard and 2 feet on the springboard. We keep it simple. We start with 1 foot on the springboard. We're gonna jump up in the air with an arm circle, bounce on the springboard and land on the red block. Go ahead. Good. Let's try that again. And what I want to see when they're bouncing on the board is really that their hands are by their hips, that their chin is up, that their butt is squeezed, and when they go up in the air, everything stays in that straight line. And then she can land it. Okay, can you try again? Arms back. Okay, go ahead. Perfect. Very nice. Okay, so we did all the bouncing parts, beginner drills. Now we're going over to the blocking areas where they block off the table if they do a front handspring, or if they do even a half on or anything like that. So the first thing we're going to do is handstand bounces on the tumble track. So she comes over here. This is something I do every single practice when they are doing vaulting, at the beginning or at the end, facing that way. We're going to kick up to a handstand. You're going to bounce as many times in a row as you can. Okay, try again. Let's make an arm circle going into it. So we keep on practicing arm circles. And tight belly. There we go. Can you do more than 2? And every single time I set a new record for her. She made 3. Now let's see if we can do 4 or 5. Excellent. Good form. It's very important that you have nice tight body shapes. People have been doing this like 100 times in a row without coming down. One of the groups that I taught before, they like to break records. So I keep track of it on the wall, like what the record is, and then little by little, I'll make sure that they have a personal record as well. Very important to feel that they're blocking with tight bodies. Okay. Can we do the donkey kicks on the tumble track? So you kick up to a handstand, And she bounces and lifts her hands a little bit off the tumble track if she can. She's pretty good driving her heels because that's what we want to emphasize. She can squeeze her butt a little bit more. Now she's piking too much. She has to be really straight, but they love doing this. They can go in a row for as long as they want to. Okay, thank you. Okay, so blocking off the wall is something that you can do as a substation if you have the walls near you, or a pole, anywhere where they can feel like they're blocking off the wall, getting their arms by their ears and landing back on their feet. So Liana's gonna stand close. Right there, you're gonna make an arm circle, block off the wall, and make sure that your chin is up and that your arms get by your ears. Arm circle, top, arms up. Okay, now I don't want any hollows, I need chin up. Your chin is not up. Try again. Chin up. Very good. So the next row we're gonna do is popping off the wall with our hands very low. We're gonna stay very tight. We're making a step and an arm circle into it and land on our stomach with our arms by our ears. Perfect. Thank you, Liana. Smiling is very important, okay? Secondly, we're gonna do our pop handstand, popping from the red floor onto the panel mat. Go ahead, with an arm circle and a step, okay? Perfect. Try that again and try to hold your hands in a little bit longer at the end, okay? Very nice. I like to see really those legs really tight when you do that. Real nice tight bellies, real nice squeeze butt, and don't forget to smile at the end, okay? So try one more time. Excellent, very good job. Okay, so this drill is pure blocking off the table later on, opening the shoulder angle. When I teach blocking off the table, I teach it by saying that they have to open their shoulder angle up and backwards. That's the block of your front handspring on the floor, but also of the table. The rest of the body stays very stiff and tight and straight. And that's different from your front handspring on the floor where you want to be in an arch position. Okay, so something that I think is very important in vaulting is that they do a lot of handstand flat backs. Body shapes is very important, so we're going to practice just a handstand flat back with our hands on the sting mat. Land flat on your back, make an arm circle going into it and a step. Go ahead. Very nice. Okay, and we repeat this several times until they get to the next station. Okay, then over here we're going to kick up to a handstand. Just face the same way as you did before. Nope. Kick up to a handstand. And we're going to do our shoulder shrugs. So she's going to hang in her shoulders and out of her shoulders. She's not going to bend her elbows, just pure shoulder shrugs. So they get stronger in the shoulders so that they really feel that they can pop off the floor. Pop off the floor. Pop off the floor. Okay? Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Liana, for helping us. I hope that you understand that these are just basic drills, and hopefully next time we get into a little bit more advanced skills. Thank you so much.